What's happening, everybody? We're going to go ahead and do a chainsaw collection update today. As you can see, I've got a couple of them. Over the last few months here, I have been playing around more and more with these old chainsaws. The reason I have so many is because I keep buying lots of them. So like I'll end up with, I want like an XL12 and something else, and I'll end up buying like 12 saws just to get the two of them. So that's why there's so many here. But I want to go over and go through pretty much everything that I have on the shelves right now, because I'm going to do a huge purge, and I'm trying to get rid of all the non-Homelite saws, except for a couple of them. We're going to go ahead and start on my favorite shelf here, being the blue shelf. So I have quite a few on here that I absolutely love, and these are the ones that I would keep if I couldn't keep any other ones, if I could only keep a couple of them. Super XL automatic. This is actually the first Homelite I ever bought. It's got the scabbard on the bar. It's in great shape. This one I haven't had running completely yet. I do need to put some new parts in it. It actually came with an original case, which is pretty awesome. That's definitely a favorite of mine. And then the one right next to it is actually the one that I go and grab whenever I need to use a chainsaw nowadays. The tags just say what they need or what they do. So like this one just says it runs. So this is like more of a powder blue, and this is more of like a rich, deeper blue. I don't know, I assume that's just from the environment that they were in, but I don't know. So Super XL automatic, regular old Super XL. Then we have a standard XL12. This one runs as well. This is a good runner as well. It's in great shape. Then we got another just XL12 in not so great shape. This one needs a tank cleaning. And then this one right here is kind of the rusty, crusty one. This one has no spark. I have the parts to make it spark. I do plan on replacing these two on this shelf with two cleaner ones, and then I'll have a whole nother shelf of the rougher ones, though I do plan on making one of these two, probably this one, into a muscle saw, where I'm going to put a super, I'm going to make it into something that's pretty cool. I was super close to getting an XL 500, and I missed out on it last minute, so I ended up painting this saw up to be kind of like one. Not a huge fan of the cover. I'm probably going to repaint that, but I did some weathering techniques on it. I think it came out pretty good. I think it looks decent. I got this from a buddy. This one runs awesome. I don't believe this one I've had running yet, but this is just a standard XL 12, but an orange one. And then we have a Super XL automatic, another orange one. This one runs. And then we have the Super XL automatic, but with a different decal. You can see it's two different decals. This one also runs and cuts. Put a nice bar on that one. And then just another Super XL. I'm missing the one where this part's black, but I'm hopefully going to find one of those pretty soon. Down here, we have a 150, probably the ugliest chainsaw I've ever seen in my life right there, 150. This is an XL 101, I believe. I don't even remember where the heck I got this thing. Yeah, I really cannot remember. Oh, I think I got this in Connecticut, yeah. This is a pretty good one. This one runs and cuts, I believe. Nice saw there. This one I just got off of eBay. I'm going to have a Will It Start on this one. This is just a regular EZ, and then next to it is the Super EZ. I have the orange and the blue versions. This one, actually both of these run and cut, and then a Super Mini, which I didn't even know was a thing. And this one also runs and cuts as well. It's got a nice bar on it. It's a pretty cool saw. Over here on the floor where they belong are my personal, like, newer chainsaws. There's a 251, a 271, and an Echo 330T. On our bottom shelf here, we have a Super 2. We have a 240, a 245, and then two 330s right there. Nothing special. I want to get rid of all the ones on that bottom shelf and just stick with collecting these. Let's move on to the other brands now. We got a Poulan. I think it's a 306A. Yep, 306A runs, needs a chain, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. It's a nice one there. Counter Vibe 3400. This one runs. Good saw there. Good bar on that one. 335 Pro. I have yet to get this one running, but this one is a keeper. This one here is my first ported chainsaw I ever did. New bar on it. That thing is this thing's a monster. Then we got the 3750, which is even bigger. These three are the only three Poulans I want to keep in the collection. Scratch that. I'll probably end up keeping one of these 25 DAs as well. There's 25 DA, a 2000. I got a bunch of the 2000s. Craftsman version of the 2000, the red Craftsman version, and the Wizard. That's a pretty sick saw. And then on the shelf down, we got another Counter Vibe 3400. I'm going to keep one of those. 25 DA, just an automatic. 2000, the Craftsman one. And then down here is a Craftsman that is like the Sears Suburban color blue. There's a video of Kane Custom Garage getting one of these running recently. This one, it'll run, but it won't stay running, so that kind of sucks. Next to it, we got a Skill Saw brand chainsaw, Skill Saw, and then a Dan Arm, which are pretty much the exact same thing, just painted different colors. We got an Echo 302, I believe. That's a pretty decent one. We got the Bandit. I think that's sold to a gentleman out in Wisconsin. I just got to figure out shipping to him. And then just an XL, and then another Super 2 right there. Up on my top shelf here are the long bar XL12 style saws. This one needs the pull cord replaced, but this one runs good. And then this one also runs good, just the orange version. Those are some big bars. I got those in a lot of saws that are like, you know, West Coast style saws, I'd call them. Back here is just another, I think that's a Super XL. Yep, another Super XL, that one runs. John Deere, we got an 803. That's a monster of a saw. I think it's 80 cc's. 2036 turbo, 475, something like that. If you look in there, it's gonna be upside down, but you can hopefully see it. It's 451 EV, heated handles. This one runs awesome. It needs the kill switch. This is the only John Deere I'm keeping because I got this up in Maine with my dad. The 52, I think. It's a 52E, and there goes the tag for it. This one runs really good. I got this in an antique store. If you want to see a will it start, there's one up on this as well. And then another one I probably will end up keeping, the John Deere 361. You don't see these too often. And man, is this thing ever just awesome. Super cool looking saw. I just have to get it running. Got a whole bunch of new old stock Homelite bars right there. And on this shelf, we got some different brands here. We got a Pioneer Partner, full wrap handle, big exhaust pipe on the bottom there, decompression, all that good stuff. This thing is a monster. I will never get rid of this chainsaw. I just love it too much. It sounds good. It's got a big old bar on it. Just a monster. We got the Pioneer Farm Saw 2, not the one, the 2. This one also runs and cuts. The paint's not great, obviously. Most of it's gone. It runs real good. This one's going to be up for sale here soon. Pioneer Holiday. This one's also going to be up for sale, even though it is kind of a clone of the Homelites. It's just kind of, the color combo is kind of weird, but it'll run. It just won't stay running. It'll fire. It won't stay running. Got a dual oiling 69cc Lombard, I believe. That's what I was told. Though looking at it a little closer, I'm almost wondering if it's a clone, because this is a Lombard. And you can see it says Lombard right there. And this one doesn't say that. So I don't know. Maybe someone can enlighten me on that. But this one, actually both of these I've never had running. This one's really cool color. This one's seized. I'll probably keep this one just to display it. This one I want to get rid of as well. And over here is just a Homelite 410 that I'm trying to sell currently. Up here, we got a John Deere 50 and then a John Deere 70. Those are just Echo saws. We got a McCullough ProMac 850. That's a big old, very popular saw. Huge chain and bar on it. Just absolutely massive. Behind it is a Steel 08. It's kind of a top handle saw. I guess it is a top handle saw. That's a really cool one. And then we get to the ones I like to call the scary ones because they're horrifying. Homelite Zip right here. Actually, this was my first Homelite by about 15 minutes. I bought this about 15 minutes before I bought that one. Then we got a Sears. I don't remember the model number. Another Sears. It's in better shape. They're the same. 758 comes to mind. I don't remember. And then we get two Gear Drive. I think these are David Bradley's. Yeah, these are David Bradley's. Pretty sure they're the exact same saw. Just one of them has more red on it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that with those. I also just remembered I just pulled this Homelite bar off of another saw that it didn't belong on. That's going to go on something. I don't know exactly what. Actually, it'll probably go on to the XL or the Super XL that's up over there. Unless if one of these is missing a bar. This one's missing a chain. This one's missing a bar. So one of those will get that bar on it. But let's go look upstairs. So that's right. There is more. This is my new space that I'm using to organize all the stuff that I'm going to be reselling. Most of the stuff you guys aren't going to care about. Just scan over it quick. Got a couple of old McCulloughs here. There's an electric McCullough. I got another electric McCullough downstairs. Eager Beaver Makita. That's actually a pretty good saw. Little Echo. I have a Will It Start coming out on this as well. This is where the leaf blowers are going to end up, I believe. And then there's just some more Poulans. There's a 50th anniversary I don't know if that's a wild thing or just a 50th anniversary. And then over here is my personal wild thing that I am putting a clutch on. This is another free one that I got. I don't want to spoil it too much because this is a Will It Start video that's coming out. So we'll see about that. And then just down here are some more that I'm going to be parting out soon. If you guys are looking for any parts on my eBay store, I have a ton. Pretty much all the cases on here are full of parts, carburetors, air filter boxes, chains, and then bars and chains over here. And then I got all the boxes, tons and tons of boxes. So yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, there you guys go. Quite the collection, I'd say. And for only being really, I've only been collecting for a few months now. Like I said, I just keep buying these large lots of saws, and just to get one or two, which I'm not doing anymore. So unless it's a good deal. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. And I just want to do that because I think a few of these are going to be getting sold here soon, like that McCullough up there. And then which other one? There was that Poulan and that Poulan, I think, are gone. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in any of these saws, go check out the Facebook page. It's BDM Used Equipment Sales. Just go check us out on there. I'll post pictures of all the saws that are for sale. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. See ya.